Hello, family of God, people from the fellowships. We know you're there. You can just sit on the step. You're not allowed at the table if you're gonna just don't speak. I've got pasta with like a pasta sauce and stuff today. So thank you to all of the light force. I mean, it's a force. There's a whole gang of people looking after me at the minute because wow. How's your day gone? You had a nice day, I see. Good, that's good. How's my day been, brothers, sisters? Well, it's been very good because I've got you and God and the actual God's people watching my back. Archangel Michael particularly. And, well, I'm doing okay, thank you for asking. I'm recovering from the trauma, but there's a lot of denial going on. Stuck in denial. Don't want to say it out loud because it doesn't make it true, but the thing is, they're wanting to bind me again like a pig, and basically all of them go through me, which they've been doing for years, more than once. I've been tied up before and blindfolded, haven't I? Would you like to tell the people what you did? I mean, I couldn't remember because they drugged me. So I've got over the hypnosis attacks where they've wiped my brain, washed me. It's called brainwashing. They wash your brain and try and do the old, it's a psychology trick. Don't worry about it. But I'm recovering from that very well. Thank you for asking. Yes, it's going very well. But they are stuck in denial and they're still trying to get out of it. And they're still sending attacks, I believe. I don't know. I'm just hearing what my 12 tribes have told me. And, yep, I have been gangbanged before, like a toad in the hole. Spotted dick kind of thing. And they've done that to me many times, yes. And the head injury where 10 of them then tied me up after I was not taken home straight away in a taxi, and they gave me a head injury and left me for dead. But they brought me home this time and put me in bed and laid me there, and I was dead. In 7p Law Square. I did die. Confirmed by God. I told you, my tequila episode doesn't happen to anyone like me. I'm joking, I was drugged by the spinster of Helens. Jealous of me because I had a mother and father. The whole town. Where I was harvested in 1992 to a new handlers, which was just do what you want with a fucking bitch from there. Well, Lost Boys family. I've been coping okay with getting over from the mind, body and spirit rape seeding, yes. I'm doing okay, I think I am. Do you think I'm looking okay? I think I look like my father. Who is my father? Don't even know. Not on 3D, I don't. Nobody's come to tell me. So, yes, brothers and sisters, I'm still waiting for some legal... I mean, we know, I know, you know, and I know, and it's okay. It's always okay. God's time is everything. But Uncle Louis's camp of the dark side of occultism of Jews, of the top 1% who own and are living in Italy, they're still in denial. They're stuck in a swamp mire, to be honest, children. I mean, really, that's what's going on. Because Uncle Louis just refuses to give up. And he doesn't want to be humiliated and go through that because he thinks he's entitled to march around my New York City eating apples and putting the apple in pigs' mouths and just doing what you like on radiators and tied and left in basements and warehouses, bomb shelters, and that sort of thing. But it's just it's the war we're in, you see, children. This is spiritual warfare. And I was meant to be dead, well, 40 years ago. It's a miracle I'm still alive. They can't believe I'm still alive, yet these people are hypocritical and still don't believe in God, really. So that's a bit strange, isn't it, family? Are you listening? A-team, this is what's going on. Doing it again. I mean, you know, because you're the one standing at the fort now. I know. Thank you for letting me have a lovely day off today. I can't even thank you enough. The people who are helping actually are defenders of humanity and that really defending the actual, well, messengers sent from God. Divinely given to this time, really. They were expecting us, but they've been expecting us and they've been trying to kill us. This is nothing new. The Jews, I'm mentioning you Jews a lot tonight, Jewel, because you've stolen the commoners' wealth and you've tried to kill God's people. I'm a prophet. You can't put me in an MK Ultra program and rapture me and do all the attacks you've done to me. Do you know? I mean, how many moon cycles have we had since 1977? That's a long time to forgive yourself and move on and say sorry and to make some sort of difference, but you've carried on. Even last night, I've slept like a baby, thanks to my protectors, as above and so below now, because people have found me. It's our kid. Where's she at? Where? I thought she was dead. Our kid's not dead. She's the K of the ID. They stole her ID. Have you seen what they've done to our kid? They stole her ID. I see. I'm not having that on my watch. We're the GGs, and we're not happy about the fact you're betting the elite billionaire people on the planet. Just I'm having tea here. This is just a normal family conversation we have to have. So what happened was that in the GGs, which is the betting shops and stuff, the May children of the Tree of Knowledge with all the diplomas and degrees and the pharmaceutical companies from India who invented the toilet system who's full of shit and they're blocked of the system, are still trying to kill me. They've even got the guys from Himalaya joining in now. The Shiva. Because if Shiva opens his eyes, the world's going to end as you know it, hiding in the cave in the Himalayan salt, pink salt, my soul. Of Himalaya. Them. Indian voodoo men. Oh, the Indians are the worst. My parents, who were meant to be parents but actually were handlers, went to Sri Lanka on a specific mission. And a monkey came up and pinched me off my grandma. Well, off grandma with Fief. Fief. I think I should call him Fief. He's in a K. He's a kicking king of a Keef. Fief. You're a thief, Keef. Go and tell Sandra to take off your piff and piff off. So as a family mealtime chat, I can talk about it with real people now. I am okay, yes, after 32 conscious years of knowing what's going on and opening. The father says to say he never puts his warriors who can't handle what they're going through. That's why the MK Ultra program actually worked for me, not against me, with Indian voodoo, Himalayan shamans and African shamans and Normandy shamans and Shameful on the World people. It's a whole, I'm 3-pack. Do you know how much they hated Tupac? And they shot him. They can't kill me, you see. That's what oh, why is she not dead? They've got a grave dog for me and a eulogy written. So that's nice, isn't it? At least they're going to say something nice. I told you they wouldn't be respected. You will not get respected off the dead until you're dead like them. They wanted to turn me in. Kill my treasure. What's my treasure? A womb. They wanted me to be contaminated with maggots and get effed like they have. They've effed themselves and now they want us to un-eff them. That's ethically incorrect. It's a disgrace. I know it's a disgrace. I mean, I live this. I know this. I know it. I have to now speak it into language. I don't really want to talk about the fact that I've been gangbanged and raped by 10 men at a time. It's not really the conversation I want to have over my dinner, but I'm being pushed into this because the disrespect of the hypocritical Louis, camp of the occultists from King Charles. How is he? Is he still raping people? Has he still got the power of the castles? Yeah, I see Catherine's not doing very well. No, none of us Catherines are. I think we're all going to die of shock when they tell the truth about what's been going on in the Commonwealth stealing of the Commonwealth people because they've got no common sense. They're Louis shaggers, shagging pigs and trying to bind me, and they're actually sleeping with farm animals and trying to pretend that's me because they want my power. There is no way on this earth you're allowed the power. You've had the power. Sorry, I apologise. We must get that right. Collective for the old dark forces. They have had power. They've abused the power, taken the power. They've fucked off the Anunnaki. Trump took my energy in 2016. What did you do to the White House? Does anybody know? I know. That's why they don't want me speaking. Is Trump having a bit of a meltdown yet? Losing it? He will do. because he turned the White House black. He opened up a portal in 2015-16 when I left my ex-husband, and they've put me in another cycle from 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 7 years till I escaped, and then 2 years to rebuild myself to get to this model. While dealing with all gang stalkers and gangsters in Birmingham, and I'm in a set-up house now, run by the Muslims, this one is. But it's not a religious thing, or a racist thing. I'm not talking about that. I'm just mentioning who's doing it, because it's the religious people, and the people with the collars, and the people who are preaching God by day, devil by night. I'm just a general bitch during the day, living in a house of a set-up house with criminals who are running it, wanting me to die, hoping that they can just take my ID. They've already took my ID. They're using it, actually. It's okay, it's tracked, it's on my IP. It's a bad move to take my ID. Can you have my ID? Yeah, of course you can, sir. Yep. Oh, she's so naive, she doesn't know what we're doing. I've stolen her ID. I took her driving licence, you know. Did you, Don? Do you want to tell the people how from the men from Sri Lanka all the Muslims raped me? 10 of them. And then the Africans had a go. 10 of them. After the Italians and the English had already done it. After the Masons had done it when I was a child. Do you think Epstein Island was a revelation in the newspapers? Wait until you find out what they've been doing to me on a day of a life of cat. So yeah. So yes, family, I am doing quite well. Luckily, I am the A1 of the main artery and the main aerial connection to my Father, our Father, your Father, hallowed be thy name, in heaven, oh hell. Hell have no fury like a man scorned. It takes a lot to annoy the gods. And we have a bit, but Uncle Louis has been very naughty, even after yesterday's performance I gave you all. Is now standing in New York with the apples that he's got a whole trough full of rotten apples, but they're entitled to because it's the history of the ID, apparently, from the war, where they killed all the innocent people because if you didn't have blue eyes, you were killed, because that's what the Jews wanted you to do. It's a Jew problem. It's Jewel of the Nile. They're in denial. Because they don't want the public to know people. I mean, don't tell anyone, because there'll be hell on. I mean, there could be a revolution in the streets, but not a revolution. It'll not be a rage against anything. It'll be a revolution of, wow, that's what they've done. Yeah, I know. So, being traumatised at Epstein Island before the island of Epstein was even around, I do believe it could be Gibraltar way, over a big rock. Rock of, not a fella, he's not a fella, that rock. And who's in charge? You need to go and ask yourself, if you want to know who the root problem is and the root cause, it'll be the man at the top who runs the money. Whoever's in charge of the money, top man who runs the money, who's got ultimate say with the money, he's your man. Guarantee it. That's why they're standing up a little bit. I want me thinking they're helping me and defending me. You're not on my team, you're not even allowed in the door. We're a gatekeeper. I was a KJ born. I was Catherine Jones, Indiana. Sent down with the Scorpion King as a child. Raped, robbed and stolen from. Mind, body and spiritually. They stole my joy, tried to stop my connection in the area getting to God. God's fuming about that. Luckily we have secret messages and I could always, all you need is a tiny mustard seed. Just keep hold of your faith, Catherine. Of course I will, Dad. I'm not going to let go of you, my dad. Bloody hell. Let go of my dad and go where? Into the void where you're going downstairs. Whoa, no way. No fucking way on this blood. I'm sorry, I'm swearing. I'm getting a fucking neck and everything. No way you sent me down there. Do you think my father's going to allow that? Did you not see that? This tornado season. Oh, it's just the weather. Okay. Okay. You keep relieving that woodcutter, chopping your wood and your chips of your bets on Foxy being good. I know. I'm sorry, there's no way you'll get me down there. You think you're going to sacrifice? I think Uncle Louis thinks he's going to sacrifice me. Still, he's telling his people. So that's the Sri Lankan voodoos in the Himalayan rocks. That's the Chinese who are also hidden in rocks doing monk-like stuff. The monks don't like me because they've been training for years to get to this enlightenment, and apparently it's not fair. Catholicism, Church of Englandism, racism, hateism, Buddhism, Trudism, Muslims. The Quran hate me. Oh, they hate me. I'm a Western white bitch who deserves a good fuck, is what I heard one Iran guy say. I told him to run. And the Muslims told me the other week that what they're doing is they're coming into this country, they're invading it, apparently. They're invaders. He told me himself, because he says he's a Jew and he's from the original tribe of such and such, wherever he's pretending to make his life up from. And he said, we're coming back. I said, what are you coming back for? Because he was having a go at me, because you're listening to that asshole. I said, what, the African preacher? Kind of, yeah. I'm standing listening. It's obvious I'm listening. It doesn't mean I'm agreeing. I'm just listening, observing. What are you talking about? The Africans have lost it, saying that no Disney princess wears trousers. The word of God is all women from Africa should be wearing dresses. That's so easier to get it up, sir, in your gangs of your bangs. Sausage and mash bangs. And then I got a random guy who's a Jew came up and told me how we're invading England again. They're coming to conquer us. The Polish, the whole of Europe are coming over here into our land to take back what was theirs. They're going to steal the treasure again. Are you? So I says, I thought you said you were a God person. I am. I am of God. I don't think you're praying to the right God, sir, because that basically what you're telling me is, I says, what I'm picking up from what you've just said is, A, you're racist against another religion, whether I agree with him or you or not. It's irrelevant. It's a fact of a truth. That you're being racist against another colour. You're Nazism of racism against another colour. Anybody to dare believe something that you haven't believed or to program us to believe in. And now you're telling me, sir, Mr. Jew man, he was a Jew and a Muslim. Well, they both told me this. And they actually said verbally to me, person to person, face to face, not talking to a dead person, a real one-to-one conversation this was. And I said, well, so basically what you're telling me is you're a thief. I don't think God really likes ugly. That's ugly. To be honest, I said, I don't actually agree with what you're saying, and I can say that, but I will just leave that there. I don't agree with what you're saying, and I will not conform to that madness. But I'm going to leave it there. I said, I think you should leave my presence now while I listen to this crazy African, because he's just as crazy as you, actually. You're all thieves and liars, which is okay. But I'm not going to lower myself to your level of narcissistic, verbal, racist, sexist, land-owning, put land lines all over around globe, which is our home, because we all have to live here together. Whether you like the colour of my skin or whether I've got balls or a vagina. I've got bigger balls than all these boys. I know, boys. I've got a lot of them. Crushed like a grape. Candy Crush. Do you want to tell them about the game that you play on Popcorn? They play a game online, Popcorn. Elon Musk's in on it, and so's now Mr. Virgin, but he ain't a virgin on his island neither. You want to see what goes on in his Virgin Island? Woo-hoo! I'll leave that for another day. So, what they're doing is they're playing Popcorn, and you just like and share, and you annoy everybody online, make fake accounts and do this, and you get popcorns, porn for free, and you get paid to be a troll and to harass and cyberbully the innocent chosen ones. It's a whole game they're playing. It's like the Hunger Games or Squid Games, but in real life. This is your government, and this is the people who you're for. I'm taking that statement back. This is who Uncle Louie's camp is following. Their camp. Most of them are gay boys who are the Brotherhood. My brothers, we don't do the back doors very often. No offence, but we have fences and restrictions for things like that. We leave that for the swines to My brothers normally tend to like the G-spot in ladies. You don't find that in the back alleys of the sewerage. You know what I'm talking about, I know. We won't mention it just in case there's people listening. The walls have ears. But God says he did put it in there for a reason. So when the gentleman, if you are a gentleman, not a rampaging bull doing gangbang, bang, 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 whoa, easy tiger. Easy fucking riders, whoa. Because God says to say to the family, it's just between me and you and the light force. 20:46 on the clock. If you go into the canal of the treasure of the ladies, God says if you hit the right spot, he's even put his initial on it. And the lady, if done correctly, with the biological fact of how the body works, I'm a biologist, I have a degree. If you manage to hit the spot in the lady correctly, shh, between me and you, don't tell anybody else because they'll fucking kick me off of this one. I'll get banned from YouTube and that's quite hard to do. I've been banned everywhere else, it's okay. If the gentleman is a gentleman and loves the lady, and the lady loves him, God's put a special spot with an initial on, and then when the man's, if you want to play games, hits bingo, say, hits the B of the G, the Bee Gees, the lady will say, oh God, this is great. God says he put an initial there, so the lady would shout out, God, in the name of God, I come to God. I know I get wrong for that, won't I? When I get wrong, I don't. God doesn't care, just tell them. Because they've all been busy, the Jew boys, making their women shave their hair, cover themselves up, don't look at the women, while they've been in the lodges, in the back alley of the sewerage pipes, and now they've got a blockage in their system. This stays between the family, it doesn't go out. Shh. I'm just saying, that's what's going on. That's what sort of day I have. It's just my life. This is terrible. And because I am okay, thank you very much, yes, for asking. But because this is all going on, you've seen me today, I posted a few videos, and I really wanted somebody to go, for the family, to go, can you go and get me some? Can someone go shopping with me and just get me? I just want you to pick up a packet of garlic bread, but obviously that doesn't happen. So, because I'm an independent, managing to run my own shit by myself, with myself, for myself, and I can take care of myself, I'm the caretaker of myself mainly, I've been to the shop and got some garlic bread. I did keep it in the oven for a little bit long, so it's a little bit crunchy on this side, but that's okay. It was my fault. I got distracted with the old apple eyes. I'm sorry, I'm just saying, just me. But that was one more thing before I go. I am gone. I'm not going back to any of that. Because they've done this to me when I was 2, main ones. I was 2, 6, 7, 8, 11 was a big one. 13 was huge. 14 was just a nightmare. That was 1992. And then again from 92 all the way to 96 was non-stop every day. So it's 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. So that was a 7-year, again, cycle. They do it in 7-year cycles. They always do it to me. Usually the Lion's Gate of Leo. They think they've got a hope to do it this summer at the Lion's Gate, but I think they're going to be in the gate by then. Bill, your gate's due. Your gate's open. Of your CERN, by the way, CERN. It's open for you to go all the way down into the abyss. I do believe, Bill, there is a special seat for you. Frankenstein. So those are the current affairs that Mummy's dealing with, really, in the old family of the Mama Cat house. I'm the MG of the Mother God. Weird, I know. What is she saying that? Wow, she's fucking nuts. Well, I'm not nuts, but they've stolen my nuts. My squirrel nuts. They've harvested me every year for decades, centuries. This has been going on. But they can't kill us this time because there's prophecy in the word of God that they're preaching by day and hypocritically abusing my Father's name. And no, God wants a sacrifice anymore. No, he doesn't. He doesn't want you to sacrifice anything. What God wants you to do is have faith and believe in him and go to the Father. Not to me. Go to Father. Why come at the moon? Why are you so obsessed with me? You need to be obsessed with your own self, because now you're sucking your own soul of your hell of a well. Of a pit. I mean, I was in a snake pit. Of a hell of a well of a head shed. But I think the void, I've been in the void. I went down, have a look, I wanted to see how bad it was. I actually have been in the void. You don't think I have. You don't think that's spiritually possible. It's possible. Anything's possible. I'm possible. It's my mission. That's why I've been to Mead. I actually went to the abyss. I went and looked, faced Satan right in the eye, down there. That's how deep my shit shifting went. That's how much I've been attacked and traumatized. They put me so far down that I actually have been in the void. I went in the void. I'm not saying that lightly. If you doubt me, you don't fucking know me. And if you doubt me, you don't know me. And if you know me, you wouldn't dare doubt me, because that's the fucking God's honest truth. I've been down to the void of hell. And I've looked right in the eyes. I've got the eye of the tiger. Don't fucking start with me, and don't you dare, universal credit people of the universe, of your currency stealing. You fucked off the God of the Anunnakis. You fucked off the God. You fucked off the whole solar system. And I'm just telling you this, family, because this is what we're dealing with. This is not a light-hearted little joke. Oh, it's just Kat because she wants some money. I didn't even know I had any money. That's what's sad about it. Trying to steal something I didn't even know was mine. And if I had it, I would have given it anyway. Never what? That is your reflection of your perception of me, because that's what you are. Louis. Uncle Louis. Greedy motherfucking Jewy hooey Louis. Jewies of the Louis of the Hooies. That's who. It's polite to burp in some countries. It means you're satisfied with the food. Depends which country you're in. You're in my land. And in my country, and my table, we allowed to burp. Leave my fucking people alone. If we want to burp, we'll burp. It's a satisfaction. Thank you for the dinner, Cat. I'm really enjoying myself. You're welcome. I take that as a fucking compliment. The same as it's an empty bowl, because I cook with love. I've never poisoned anyone in my life, actually. So everyone loves my food. Oh, it's a delicious sunny bowl of pasta. But I made it with love, so it always tastes nice. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I can make a slice of dry bread taste nice with mould on. And that's what they're jealous of. Basically, because I'm just nice. That's it, because I'm nice. Don't let them steal his smile, Cat. Alright, Parkies. Can't give yourself a wank. And tell the people how you violated us. Well, you can't tell the truth, can you? Oh, sorry about that. Never mind. So, I'm going to leave that there because pasta fills me up. I can't eat very much pasta. I'm not really a pasta eater, actually. Pasta of a load of track of wasta. I'm going to get a steak soon, me. Like, I deserve a fucking goddamn good steak. Jesus Christ, I want to go to the... I've told you I'm going to the fucking posh Italians. Motherfuckers. I'm just going to sit there by myself in the Italians for about 6 hours. By myself, probably, because no one else will come with us because you're too fucking scared. Why? Why are you scared of me? She knows too much. That means you're hiding something. If you're an honest human being, man or woman or a woman, just talk to me. I'm the nicest person to talk. Everyone loves me. They do. Till they meet me, then they get jealous because I'm just fucking great and they hate it. Because I haven't sold my vagina for a whack. Of a 10 bob bit. With the Queen's head on. Anyway, I'll leave that dinner chat there. So yeah. I told you to be prepared that it'll get worse. It's not getting worse for me, but family, I'm fine. It's gone. They've been removed. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking with them. I can't hear them. They have been removed. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. I'm just bringing this up as a family discussion. If they're eavesdropping in the top of the roofs here and they're just here, just let them. Let them. He likes to spy through windows, Louis, because he's not allowed in. He's locked out the house of God, along with all his people. And because he couldn't tell me the truth, you've had an opportunity. Come, tell me the truth then. Go on then. Dare you. Dare you. Come face to face with me. I'm going to open the gates. One person can come. One. I know you are. Come and sit down and come and tell me the truth, if you dare. But know that I know much more than I say, and I'm saying quite a lot, I believe. So come. But all I've ever asked, and I've told everyone I've ever met in my whole entire life, just give me the truth and clear communication. Can't lose otherwise. Apart from that, I'm a nice person. Lie to me and give me dodgy, faulty communication. You're out of here. Out, off, blocked, block party every fucking day in here. Not bothered. If you're a liar and you're trying to communicate to me through lies of hypocritical bullshit, you're not allowed at the family table. You're not allowed in my family. I'm happy like this. Sat by myself, with myself, because I can trust myself. And here's Loki coming back. Every time Loki goes to come here. Frost giants. Giants of the Nephilims. Killers. Louis' offspring is a Nephilim. It's a giant of Louis' people. Go and do your history. They think I don't know anything. Obviously not. I mean, don't mind me. Can you get out, please, Loki? Because you're going to end up eating that. Oh, you're kidding me. That's nice. Are you feeling a bit better today? Traumatised. Just like his next door neighbour. Because they're spies and watching and doing all sorts of shit now, so anyway, that's tea at the cats. This is how we roll in my life. You wanted my life? This is my life. But I have had a very good day. Very good day. I only got dressed to go to the shop. Bye, Louis. I'm calling him Louis, you see. Loki and Louis are very similar characters of traitors of Jezebels and Judases. That's all we're dealing with. It's an energy. Put whatever story you like on it, really. But it's behind the Jews of the richest boys. Who owns the most money? All roads lead to Rome. Who killed Jesus? My father says not a lot's changed, really, has it? Because you killed Jesus and now you're trying to kill me. So, biblically speaking, that's a wrap. You're going to get wrapped this time, though. Why hang you on a cross? Do you think we should do that? We wouldn't, because we're not like that. 4x6 now. I'm shortening these little cells. You're going to be down to one step before you know it. You fall off the edge of the cliff.